What's the crackity, guys? Welcome to episode 31 in our beautiful republic. Let's get this time started. Our guys have plenty of stuff to do. No time for introductions, we'll get slap bang in it. We have airports to build, we have towns to build, we have everything to build. Let's just get on it straight away. No messing about in this episode. What are all these messages though? Building, we'll get to the loyalty and happiness issues later. So, where are we at the moment? Our brick factories are bricking. Trains are coming in, filling up. We are just having a workers problem. Our workers problem should be getting fixed by this here road. In between episodes I built this little dirt road as well here, so that whilst we're building on this brick track, all our delivery vehicles can go in between, so we don't have any food problems that would kill all the people in our republic. No hard lessons learned there, but we are doing okay. We have this little space in here. Now I'm thinking, if I can hit the right fucking button, there we go. I think we're going to do something along the lines of it's just out the way for any residential stuff. It'll be too far. So I'm thinking we put maybe some more distribution offices in here, some for this town, because we will need some things for the town. Maybe a technical services. I think we definitely will need a technical services, so let's get one in. If I can remember where technical services are, and here, let's go for one with 8. That should fit in there nice and snugly. Let's what we go for? That. Yes. And I don't know why, but I rotated at the last second there. Didn't press any buttons. I could set up a camera so you could see my clicking and my moving on my hand, but I did not push any buttons. I swear, governor. I swear. As technical services, we will put some rubbish trucks in here and a snowplow or two, mainly for this district. Let's construct that as well. Now, do we want? I could build the distribution offices here just now as well, but I think we're going to hang fire on that. For matters at hand, as this is all getting built, as our workers are doing the things that they're doing, as we sit here just now, I have an issue. I left you on a hanger last episode that we're starting to build this airport, but we've only got one, and we're not taking in tourists from abroad yet because we won't be able to for a while. So we need another airport in this here republic. Now, I'm fancying putting one right here. However, we have an issue. And the issue is, if we look on the map, we are slap bang in the middle. Up here is where the customs houses are, and down here is where the other customs houses are, and there's no other customs houses near here. So we need to get workers here to build the airport, because unfortunately, to my knowledge, we can build taxiways and everything for free. We can also build airport parking for free, but we cannot build an airport terminal for free, and all the planes in the early start are too big for that free parking, which means that we cannot fly in workers, which leaves us with a conundrum. How do we get workers to this area to be able to build the necessary terminals, etc., so that we can fly in the workers in the future? Now, I was briefly thinking, well, do we get a couple of trains and do we train them out? Happy days, we can set construction trains. The construction trains can come up here, build some rail, build a rail station. Oh, wait a minute, we can't build a rail station because the platforms need to be built by workers. So the only way we can get people out here is by road. And that is basically a no-go. Because we would have to do crazy things. We'd have to build a bridge. Like, this is obviously too long of a distance for them to go. It's a bit of a nightmare. So then I was thinking, right, so well, we'd need to build a town so we could get the citizens from the town, because I'm reckoning from this bus station here a 12-hour drive. It wouldn't be a 12-hour drive, it would be a... Let's just double check this. Let's find a construction truck. Do we have any construction trucks? We will do somewhere. Let's get one, because this is vital information that we need at the moment. Here we go. This is a construction truck. Yes. They have a maximum total travelling time of 5 hours. Now, we know for a fact that 5 hours or 4 hours takes them up to this point from driving. Lovely weather for this explanation. From here all the way up around here to this point is 4 hours. So if we go from here along, let's use our trusty tape measure. Let's just do it rough. This is rough, and it's just going to give us a rough idea of where we are. We're talking about 2.5 kilometers. So if we're going from here down 2.5 kilometers along, don't know why the measuring tape wants to snap to conveyor belts. That's very strange. I don't know what's going on there. Where are we at now? 1.5, 2. That's 2.5 kilometers there. So that's as far as the Ep.31 people can get, which is an issue. So I thought, well, if we build sort of like a border town, that's a lot of work. So what happens if we come from Hubbarchy? So if we have a bus station, let's say on the outskirts of Hubbarchy, how far can we get? Bearing in mind that this is a gravel road, not the fastest road in the world. But this also gets us to around there. And unless I'm missing something else in the game, this is going to be our... what would you call it? Our bottleneck on our exponential expansion is going to be this issue, I think. Because we're going to need to somehow get them there. Now, in saying that, that leaves us with a predicament. You see, I've done a bit of research online. I can't seem to find any answers, but there must be a way. There must be a way to build an airport, or build something out with the range of your workers. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to plan the airport here. I'm going to try a couple of different techniques. This is going to take a while to build anyway, so we might as well fill up our time with a little bit of testing. But yeah, we're going to plan an airport just now before the snow comes in, if it is about to come in, but we're going into autumn, so just in case. Build a grass runway. Let's see, how big is this runway going to be? 500 meters is more than enough, so we'll go... might be actually kind of a cool runway actually. And I love the thought that our thought that our first airport, not for tourists, not for VIPs, not for any of this, it's going to be for firefighters and farmers. Love it. Oh, love it. Ooh. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Right, so we are going to want to have a grass taxiway parallel with this. Wow. Something going wrong with my mouse just now. What's going on? in like that. Two in the middle. That's great. Go mad. And then we're going to have free airport parking. Well, I think it's too small. So let's just not go crazy. We'll put in like one free parking. One free parking around here-ish. That'll do for the free parking, and then we're going to have the same parking as we have on the other side. Actually, we're only going to have one of the 50-meter guys. There we go. Only have one of these. To get in close. Hopefully I put that in the right place. I have not. Airports are horrible in this game to make. Oh, there we go. Look good. Then we'll put a terminal in. But you've got to put the terminal in first. Oh, the joys, the joys, the joys, the joys, the joys. The way that this works, but never heat. Boom. We'll put in the 50-meter. Or are we still going to go for there? Yeah, screw it. Good enough for me. Move it over a smidgen, which will probably look stupid because of that terminal. Give me a moment. That looks okay. Now, my thinking being, if we land planes here and we take them in, I'm hoping that we can land and drop people off and they will just go in and start building this, because we can deliver resources by road anywhere in the map apart from over the water, but we can't deliver people because they have a time limit. So I'm hoping that we can land and deliver people to that, but it's possible we can't. So another thing we're going to try at the same time, which I am not sure if this works either, but we're going to try it, is we're going to try to get some of these workers as far along this as possible. We're going to put a... Where are we? We need a free bus station. Free bus stop. We're going to have one somewhere here-ish. It's going to look hellish, but good job it's free and not going to be staying when we need to get rid of those paths. So then we're going to have another free bus stop. Sorry, I'm thinking as I'm looking for things. Another free bus stop here. Crazy, you say? Crazy. Yes, this idea might be, because I'm pretty sure they don't want you to do this in this game, but I also think there might be an exploit to try it. And then another one here. Do we get limited for the amount of free bus stops we can use? Yes, we do. And that is a weird road junction I've never noticed. So, we now need to play the time. Why did I stop the time? Oh, for the snow. That's fine. We can continue that. Happiness. Oh my goodness. Right. What is wrong with you? No kindergartens. Oh, do you not actually reach a kindergarten? You don't actually reach a kindergarten. Interesting. We might need to squeeze in one then. Let's squeeze in a wee kindergarten. State infrastructure. We need to go to children kindergartens. A really small one. Can we fit one in here somewhere? Maybe in here? That should be a really good place for one if you let me. Yeah. Boom. It's not going to want me to do this nicely though. If I go to here and then, yeah, there we go. Let's build this. It's going to be brick eventually, so let's just do that. And batch can start it. Can start it. Batch start it. Can we actually add batch start to this? We can. There we go. And I'll never remember to use that, but maybe. We need a couple of buses. We have a few spaces. So let's get buses. We're going to take these guys. We're going to need, give us 3. We're going to let them get here and we're going to try my idea. My idea is you can only travel so far with people. But let's try and get them as far as possible by going from here to each free bus stop. What we'll do is at each free bus stop, we'll transfer the people into the next bus, and it'll take them further and further and further. The reason for this, I think, is an exploit. Might not be, but I think, is you can get workers to move from bus to bus and they'll continue their travels, but if they stay on the same bus, they'll time out after 4 hours. So I think they can go over their total time travelling, but they can't go over their 4 hours travelling in the same vehicle. That's the theory. We've got a fire and there's rain, so hopefully that slows it down. I don't know if it actually does slow it down, but it should. Don't think it does. They are not going to get that to that in time, are they? Wow. Okay. Good job that's nowhere near any residential, because that's going to burn down and it's going to pollute the area tremendously. Ah dear, dear. Another thing we're going to do once this road is built is we're actually going to put streetlights on it. This is going to be our first town that has streetlights. Brilliant. Suspend demolition, no demolition offices, there we go, yeah, perfect. Getting demolished already. 39 tons of fuel we just wasted. Fan-dabby-dozy. Holy crap, that's a lot of vehicles moving about. Using up the fuel. How's our money going just in this split second? Last month, yeah, we're going okay. Nothing crazy's happening. Has our buses arrived yet? No. We also need to find a construction place that has, I think, was it this one? I'm pretty sure asphalt plant can't produce asphalt. That's lies. Yep, that's just lies. Pretty sure is it this guy that has all the vehicles? No. This guy? No. I need a construction office that has a good mix of vehicles. I thought these did, because what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to get them to start delivering resources to this. What does that take? Asphalt, concrete, gravel, bricks, boards and steel. So basically, what was that, cement trucks? Is it cement trucks? I thought asphalt. Oh no, asphalt's just in the back of these, isn't it? Not these. Not them. I thought it was a yacht. No, these guys. Yes. So that should be able to supply all the resources to that. Quite a lot to build now. And they should be able to send out resources over to this to get it ready. They don't have any buses, so they're not going to send any people, so that's not going to be an issue. Train is waiting too long, because we're not producing that fast enough, because we've not got many people up there, because there's too much traffic, I think, because we're sending everything we've got down this direction. Buses here yet? Yes, they are. So, are we wanting to set this up? Yeah, screw it. Yes, we do. We're wanting you to, let's pause this, we're wanting you to go to here. And then we're wanting you to drop off at your first free. So we're going to this, we're going to load, daft. We're not the daft people, we're wanting you to give us normal educated workers. You're going to unload them and they're going to step out this to another line. This guy is then going to go from here to here, and he's also going to sit here and wait. Hopefully this doesn't become a problem. It's going to load. Don't really need to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway, just in case some other people get in the line. This becomes a habit for me because playing this game, sometimes you get like a random tourist on a bus and you're just like, oh, first of all, you're taking up one of the spaces on the bus, and second of all, you get all this stupid shit going on, so it's easier just making sure you do it as a habit. And then this guy is going to double stop there and then go to up here and force move. He's going to load. Boom. And then we're going to need one more bus. Ep.31. This guy. He's going to also wait at Ep.31. Okay, we should be having some trucks heading this direction to go to the airport. Yes, we are. Smashing. Should get them that there. Starts getting that built. All this is so that we can get construction on the go, a fire station, so we can start getting the bread basket of our republic up and running for food. We'll get the flying farmers on the go. 15 workers. Yeah, it's not that way we're wanting. Which one was 15? Not that one, not that one. This guy. Pin him. Far up the hill are we now? Have we crossed this bridge yet? Almost. Should be sending vehicles up here. Yeah. Almost over this bridge. We're not building any of these houses first, we're just building this road, and there's a construction office up here that we're going to build first. This town will probably get done first. The Raharush district airport town. That shall get done first. Here we go. Where are you? Here. Hell, these guys might not even get there in 3 hours because of the... sorry. They might not even get there in 4 hours because of the slow traffic. See how this goes. I don't fully know if this will work, but here we go. You should just get out of this bus and go into that one, and hopefully it's not in the way. So if I tell it to go, if I tell this bus to go to here and then tell it to turn around and go to here, did they time out? They did time out. When it comes back the way, it should be on the other side, and that won't be a problem. We'll need to do that with all the buses. What we'll do is we'll tell this bus to go to here first. We will probably also need to get a fuel station up and running, which we already have a fuel station here. But do we want it in a more permanent position? Oh, we also have a nice town on top of the island, which we'll definitely be making into a real town. But do we want to put a fuel station in a better location? Here, I suppose. It's off the beaten track. Yeah, go for there. Delete this one, because this was just a temporary one anyway. was to get a whole bunch of lorries back in like episode whatever number, and then what we'll do is we'll add it to the fuel distribution. We'll unload, keep it 40%, and we'll copy these over to the other. Here we go. I deleted the line for that guy, so we need to find him again. He's got one worker. He's got one worker, but he's on his way. This will test the system anyway. If he doesn't need to go back for fuel. Gracious. And this needs to get built. Have we built the kindergarten? No, we haven't. We have built the path though. And we probably should build this path. We should also build this path and this path. And these two paths and this path. And we should, if I hit number 2. No, 1. No, I'm hitting the wrong fucking buttons. I was hitting F2 and F1, which did all this. Oh my Jesus. There we go. Cool. Yes. Follow you. You're now going to go back, and your guy would have timed out because, again, too far away. No problem. We will get there. We will get there. It's okay. Please tell me you've got plenty of fuel. You know, some fuel. Something. And this guy's come back. And where is the other truck? We haven't set the other guy up yet. We need to go back to the here, and we're going to go from this guy to, and we can't drop off here, so we're going to need to set up another bus stop, and we're going to have to set up something like this temporarily. There we go. Temporarily. And then he's going to go from there to there. That's not how I do. Although it would be handy if I could just do that. Deselect all. Start. I'll tell you to go to there first. Lovely. Jubbly. He's picked up 5 workers now. There's a traffic jam somewhere. Again, I wish you could get rid of traffic jam alerts for things like that, because it doesn't make any sense. I kind of want that to be a gravel road anyway, and you're all waiting there anyway, so you might as well do it. Citizen loyalty. You shouldn't be moving in here. Move out now, please. Electricity problem. What? Health too low. Oh yeah, it's because you've got no... Oh, too many criminals. So let's get rid of... Yeah. We've got a crime problem at the moment. It is fine if I continually delete these, we can get by. If I forget to delete them, problems arise. Real problems. Too many criminals. No worries. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, this guy went. He dropped off. This guy has got. Oh, that's the last bus there. Now, question being, they are now travelling total 3 and a bit hours. To be honest, they got pretty far in that time. And I don't think they're going to get all the way because the bus that they're needing to get on is in front of them. They'll definitely get past this next one, which will test out our theory. Then on to the next bus. Yeah. We're over 5 hours now. And this is run out of fuel. There's a fuel truck that was off to the other petrol station anyway. We're way over 6 hours now. Well within the 4. We're about to go into winter, and this whole idea will cripple during the winter, but aye, they're off to get fuel. I don't know if these guys will wait at the bus stop. We'll see. While they wait, they will wait for an hour. They have been picked up. Well, guys, we might have done this. I might have actually figured this out. I'm delighted with myself. Where are you going to get fuel? They're on 8 hours now, though. That's a long time travelling. I did read somewhere online that they get penalised for doing this, like for their happiness or something gets hurt. We'll follow one man, 67% happy. See what happens after this whole charade. Will they go to work? And how long will they work for? They've been travelling 10 hours. They do go to work. Total travel time. Working shift 8 hours. Okay. Looks like they work for just a normal amount of time. We will come back to Milionka Nishka Timruvna, something like that. We'll come back to her, I'm guessing it's a her, it sounds like a her, in 2 minutes. 73 productivity, 67% happiness. The next thing is, we need one construction office that is really good at constructing things at a distance. We actually need to upgrade our construction offices actually. We're a little bit behind the times. I was running a outfit that was quite lean because we weren't taking in any money, so I didn't want to spend too much. But we actually have pieces of equipment that we could use to make things a lot faster. You done work yet? You have just finished work. 67%. All looks good. Oh no, she hasn't started free time yet. Good long age. Bad. For 1944. 67% food culture. Hey, I think we've done it. Right. Cool. We need to outfit. Was it this guy? This guy we were using, wasn't it? Because you see, we need to get excavators out there. We can't get our big boy that we use on everything. That's the faster one. But this guy can go at 42 kilometers per hour. How much can our open hulled trucks go? They're 40 kilometers per hour. So we could actually get a couple of solid excavators into this construction office. How about we move you to this construction office? Let's just quickly check what we've got around here. Yeah. There's no real rhyme or reason to the other construction offices. A couple of them hold most of the workers and stuff. But other than that, there's not really much rhyme or reason. We'll get a couple of excavators in here. It has road cranes, but it also needs some concrete trucks. So I reckon if we take 2 concrete trucks from here. There we go. So 2 concrete trucks are here. This is completely full now. Bulldozer. What have we got? 14, 15, 20. I think if we move 1 crane over to here, and we'll buy a brand new Stalinette yellow bulldozer. One of them. Don't need buses in this. Got concrete mixers. We don't have a covered hull. Do we want one? We don't use covered hulls very often. In saying that, all our covered hulls seem to be out and about. No, there's one there. Do we have a covered hull? We do, and it's empty, so we can actually move it. So let's move another crane. Move the covered hull. I'm going to change the colour of this guy to a yellow because we're constructioning. What else we got? Dumper, we've got dumpers. Excavator, we got them. Don't need them. Don't need them. Don't need them. A roller. Do we want a roller in this one? They're for asphalt roads. We will probably want to build asphalt roads. I don't think there's any harm, but I think we're going to move one of the rollers. We'll take off one of the gravel, add in a roller. Oh, do we not have a... Yeah, we'll need to take off another one of these guys, and we're going to need to add in an open hull flatbed, which also needs to unload its bricks. Unload your bricks and then go to... Can you go there? You can, but there's no space. Hey, just do that. Just do that. I trust you. He'll load his bricks, we'll go there, then that way we can deliver mechanisms only with trucks, and that'll take the bulldozer and whatever needed with open hull further away. The next thing we need to look at, new vehicles or mechanisms, we want to look at the actual cranes. Now, frustratingly, as of today, in fact, we started this early start campaign when early start came out. Now, annoyingly, a lot of stuff has come out for early start, hence why we're doing the brick roads just now. Hence why I had to... Well, that's actually not true. The brick buildings were in the brick factories were in at the start. But there's also old-fashioned early start mines, which the asset wasn't even in the game when we started this series. They're now adding horse and carts, and I think it's going to start in 1920. And this series has been going on, you know, we're in 1944, and I've been playing this game now for just hundreds of hours. And it kind of fucks me off that we're probably going to have to either do something finicky, like not start again. I don't think I have the heart to start again, but I think we might, God forbid, if it does go to 1920 and they roll it back, I might just get the time mod, turn it back to 1920, delete all the vehicles, and start essentially a fresh game from 1920 with the infrastructure we've built. Not ideal, but hey, the world we live in. On the face of this though, we've got a 20 meter tower crane we can now get. I think we're going to get 2 of them. And we're going to move 2 of these cranes here to one of these other guys. There we go. We're going to tell our brick truck, once it gets stuck there, to go pick up those 2 tower cranes, take them here, and that'll be good. Another thing I want to do is we're only using 8 out of 20 of these office tasks. I actually want to put petrol in all of these. Don't fill them up, 30% is fine, but just do it. Saves our roads getting backed up from big excavators going all over the place. Copy to there. Cool. Citizens loyalty, what is wrong with you? That's fine. It's just because you moved in. Another building's on fire. That should get put out pretty easily. Yeah, in hindsight, these excavators, actually I don't think we could get any different ones at the start of the game, but in hindsight they are way too slow and have held us up in multiple occasions. So you are going to pick up the tower cranes, take them to here, delete, delete, load vehicles, unload vehicles. Is it already doing it? It is indeed. Cool. I'll get the tower cranes on the go, then we'll add that open hull on the go, and then that can move all the vehicles needed. What have we actually done over here? Nothing. Because they're missing concrete, but we do have vehicles moving to it. Excavator. Do not have any concrete trucks moving to it, but we should have concrete trucks. They're already going to medium voltage switches because this isn't a priority. I suppose it's not really a priority, but if we prioritize it for now, for the only reason that we want to see if it works. These guys, they'll be moving in. Please do not move in. I've already told them not to move into the Rush district. No, I have not. They are told now. But this is technically not a part of the Rush district. And unfortunately I can't adjust it. If we click on the Rush, yeah, it's just out with it. So these top buildings here are not a part of it. Technical services, copy you to here. We'll also put you to 3 grand. Do we have vehicles we can use, or are we just going to buy them in? We're probably going to buy them in, but we're only going to buy these in once this town is built up a lot more. So now we should be getting, if we go over to this bit, we should start to get some concrete heading this way. Maybe no, but we've got an excavator though, which means we don't actually need people for the first stage of construction once the concrete gets here. And the winter's here, where no building happens because it's hard to see the ground. Some people don't like the winter in YouTube because it's too bright, but to be honest, I quite like it. I like the idea of having to snowplow all your roads and stuff like that. I like it. Right, what else can we do in the meantime? Everything's getting built here. Down to this portion. Up here we're getting built. This getting built. Are we filling these buildings too much with workers? I think we looked at this before and I don't think so. It's looking okay. The hospital's perfect, it's still doing okay too. Small clinics overflowing very slightly. If we look at our university educated, this year, we've not been doing very well with them. These are unspecified, but I think we're actually going to start putting some more guys into this university, or this headquarters, because we just need to get people through more. These two, I reckon. Let's bung them in. They're both unspecified anyway. We'll add unspecified buildings 0%. God forbid we overfill the headquarters. I don't think we will, but should speed up. Oh, that's 21. We've got 97 people waiting to come in. These are fill. Oh, the lights are on. Ah. Leave it like that just now. See if that does us a little bit of good to bump up our uni educated people. Nice seeing little houses on the go though. Quite like these. We could have built loads of flats out this way. We could have had a massive population out this way. But I think this is going to look smashing. Absolutely smashing. And I might have underestimated how many people are actually in here. Because I think these are like tiny. These are like hussies. But they've got like a population of 10 people. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 30. A few big flats. 40, 50, 60, 70. Probably about 200-300 people in there. 370 people. It's not to be sniffed at. But I've not got that much. Got enough. Should have enough schools and stuff like that. But we might have to add some in. We'll see. And our actual population this year is going sort of stale-ish. For any good reason? Not really. Probably more because of crime, people not enjoying themselves. Here we go, this is why we need to keep on top of it. Make sure people constantly get sent to jail. Keep our crime levels down. Did we get our... Oh no, what are you doing? That is funny, but that is not what we're wanting to do. That is not what we're wanting to do. Yeah, I know you knew you were going to do that. Right, so we're going to Customs House and then unload it. You switch to there, then you're going to unload. Cool. Shortage of bricks at the moment. The problem is, we're going to need to move this at some point. This has always been a problem since the start. We placed it here so close to this roundabout. It ruins this area, doesn't it? Anytime we have a brick issue, they back up onto this roundabout and it actually creates more of a brick issue. Do we have the heart to do something about that? We could fit a wee brick open storage here. Oh, we could. Yes, we can. Fits in there too nicely, actually. Let's bring it right. Actually, we don't really want to bring it right close. For all the problems that we've dealt with so far, it's actually nicer being further away. Do it. Oh, I did that again. That's the second time that's happened today. Don't know what that's going on. Just scrolls for no reason. 2. I have remembered to use that button. I'm delighted with myself. Hotkeys. Using hotkeys. Only 31 episodes in, hundreds of hours in, and we're starting to use hotkeys. Fuck me. Give me a gold medal. I've given you one before. Fucking give me one. And then we can delete this. And I don't know what we're going to put there. It's probably too close to things for our residential, but we'll put something there. What's this? Oh, just go away. Why isn't that actually working? No workers. Should empty pretty quick, no? Ah, so that waste truck needs to get in. So we really need to build a waste storage stand near here, because that locks up if you don't do that. Good to know. Good to know. And if we do it here, I'll get all 3 of them. And if we make it a big one, our bin lorries will forget to empty it and it'll become a problem. Boom. And if we tell this guy to move to there. I have 2 feckin' snow plows up here and it hasn't looked like it's been ploughed at all. Brilliant. How's this looking? We actually got concrete here now. We have, and the excavator's working, doing the work days. The next question is, I don't know whether you can build the airplane parking from the terminal or if we have to add in the airport road connection. I think we do have to add in the airport road connection, unfortunately. I'll put it there. Then we'll come down to here and here. That works. And here. Oh, there's a concrete truck right there. Right there! There's a concrete truck. Building's on fire. Brilliant. Surely to God they'll put that one out. Kindergarten. That's taking a while. Oh, it's because of the paths, all the wee paths that they're building. Oh no, it's because of the brick problem. because we have very little workers in the bricks than out. The problem is, if there wasn't so many backed up wanting to learn, I would leave that off. If there was maybe like 40, I'd be like, yeah, no bother. But 90, it just, I think it's still worth just keeping preferred to education, I think. Leave it. We're getting there. Next episode, this little bit should be built, which means that we can essentially land workers here a lot quicker. We should be able to build things here, and we should start being able to set up farming stuff. It should mean that we're also getting stuck into this town a lot, especially if we get more bricks on the go, because right now that's just the bricks that's the problem, isn't it? Well, we do have 7 workers in there and 5. So there's some. There's some. And we will be going into 1945. I thought we were going to be doing that this episode, but we're not. Next episode we'll be doing our new 5-year plan. I mean, this 5-year plan was successful. I mean, don't look back and see exactly what I said. There's no need. I'm perfectly confident that it's 100% successful and there's no need. But the next one, the next 5-year plan will need to be made. And we're also getting into this town too. I'm also getting here. The trucks are lined up, but all it needs is people. Yeah, all it needs is people. Which are slowly coming up. Actually, not really slowly, that's 30 workers right there. Let's see this. And dropped off. Over this really slow, rickety bridge. Oh, I can't wait for the day when we put a elevated highway through this area. For an unknown reason. Don't know why we'll need to do it, but I bet we will. Look at that. Perfect. Get through here, build this town. Maybe even start planning more of Hubarchy. Have we got some more of this demolished? Let's queue that up just now as well. So I don't think we do. No, we don't. Demolish this. Forgot about it. Get them out the road. Get that out the road. Yeah, we'll need to plan out more than that. More of this. Making a profit. Oh, it's actually January 1945 just now. So we'll leave that for the next episode. We'll pause it just now. Last year, 616 grand. Most of the drop off, because I think the year before, yeah, it was 750. And I think this year it tailed off towards the end just because we're not getting as many people into the actual workplaces than you need to, and the traffic has been a lot slower. When this roundabout backs up, it basically slows down the economy of our entire republic. So we really need to, thank God we're getting this built. This will move this problem over to here, which means it shouldn't be a problem anymore. Last year 470 grand we spent, the year before 440. Yeah, so our expenses aren't rocketing up, but what we're making is going up substantially. So that's what we like to see. 2.3 mil in debt. Yeah, we're going good. We're going good. Oh, we haven't checked our dollars in ages. We now owe 0. We need to pay 2 million tomorrow, whatever that means. And for some reason, all these have 0 days left on them. We need to pay 2.56 million tomorrow. We can borrow negative 500 grand. I can't wait when we start actually selling things to the NATO, which we never will, but we might do it at the end of the game for fun. I can't wait when we sell to these guys to see what all this actually means, because I have no idea. Not that skibby. I tell you what, those loans were at good rates though. We're getting our rubles, to be honest, at pretty decent rates now as well. It jumped up a little bit over the last sort of wee while because our economy slowed down, but hey ho. Anyway guys, cheers for watching. We'll see you in the next one for when we go into our next 5-year plan of our beautiful republic. Cheers guys. Catch you later.